It's under Photoshop. This is the one we're looking for.
I'm trying to mute this.
Alright, so had a few technical difficulties, so I'm starting a little late. So I'm going to wait just a few seconds for a few people to come in and we can get started. Anyway, when I first heard about this game, I was super excited because I was like, I've been wanting to play some dating sim games, but like, I don't really know where to get like my feet wet and get started. Plus, some of the ones like I know are really good, like Dream Daddy or something, is kind of expensive, and you know, if I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it or not, I don't want to pay a lot for it, you know. So this was free. This is actually made by KFC, which I think is hilarious. I'm really hoping this game does really well. Not only because it'll be fun to play and everything, but also just because I want other fast food places to start doing things like this, because this seems pretty fun. Like, I would love to play one with Wendy's. I think that'd be cool, because my husband and I go to Wendy's all the time. So that would be fun. So I haven't played any of the game at all yet. I did have to load it up to get it like installed and stuff on my computer. So I see that there's a fun little loading up screen or something that I want to make sure everyone saw, because it's super cute. So we see if we have any more people in watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Such a weird logo. Okay, so new game. My name. Let's go with just one name. I don't know if it's gonna add like a last name or something, so I'm just gonna go with Meg. I love like anime food. I think it's so pretty. Sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. This is the next. See, I've never played dating sim before, so I'm not sure how this works exactly. Do I just click anywhere, or? There we go. The world's peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. I like how there's a poster of this chicken right here. I think that's pretty fun. See any other details in here. This could be like an actual poster of a K-pop group and I wouldn't know because I don't really know them very well. So that could be like a recognizable poster and I wouldn't know. Let's see. I don't know, I think it's a really pretty scene. With the exception of this weird chicken poster. Next one. There we go. Oh, where are you? Go wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Let's go. Get up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. University of Cooking School seems like a strange name. Your mind begins to wander. Let's see. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. So let's see. You need to take this seriously. You realize your daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I'm going to try and play this as if it's me. To a certain extent. Because naturally I would never go to culinary school. I hate cooking. But also married, so. But I'm gonna go with daydream because I'm a dreamer, or daydreamer anyway. It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. That sounds like me. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Oh, that biscuit looks really good. Oh, now I'm hungry. I should have gotten snacks for this. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Oops. Maybe I should have selected the other one. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, wow. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. That tree is really pretty. It's like it's springtime or something, maybe? Or fall. Oh no, those are kind of pink, so it could be flowers. Anyway. It's a really beautiful campus. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh, she looks fun. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. I love her green hair. Good morning, Meg. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited and a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Oh, she sounds sweet. There we go. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh dear. Oh, she's crying and sad. Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents. She's always held herself to a high standard. Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to keep reading all of these. It's going to make this take forever. No, well, I'm going to still do it. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Oh, that's nice and reassuring her. I wonder if it's ever going to show what I look like if I get to pick, like, my clothes or hair or something like that. Wait, 3-day only semesters? But with the University of Cooking School's Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Wait, the semester will last 3 days? I guess that makes sense for the game, but it sounds intense. Because I took summer classes in college and that seemed a bit much. The sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. Yeah, that's apparent. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. She has passion, I'll say that. Should she pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I think she needs to change the subject. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. Oh. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic, mystery student who's enrolled into this school. I bet this can be the girl. I don't know, it could be the teacher, I guess. Yeah, it's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student I read about on the school message board? You need new deets? That cheered her up. Good. Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born. From an egg. Oh, this gets a little weird. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. But the thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard he once fought a bear with just a smile. This is delightful already. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. Well, that's rude. Oh dear. Oh, how in the world do you pronounce her name? I'm gonna go with Ashley. Yeah. Or Ashleya? I don't know how you would pronounce that. Well, I'm going with Ashley. This is easy. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Is anyone else getting like vampire vibes from her? Like the red eyes and what looks like a fang? Yeah, I'm getting some vampire vibes from her. I don't know. Let's see. Hello, Ashley. It's gonna bother me so much that I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. But I'm gonna go with Ashley. Hopefully I don't say her name very often. Oh, I see you there. Chicken shins. Oh, that's rude. She's so rude. You leave Meg's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. I love that. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Okay, see, they recognize her name's weird. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. Okay, but you had to add extra letters to make yourself feel better to everyone. Okay, so that explains. So I am saying it right. Okay. I'm so bad at pronouncing things that I'm kind of surprised I got that right. Miriam. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. These names are fun. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Him, Van. You ring. Oh, he looks ridiculous. I watched like a little bit of JoJo's something circus. I can't remember the name of the anime exactly, but JoJo's, and he kind of looks like one of the characters on that, like a little bit, like just like his style and that hair, if that's hair. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but essentially more devious. He's not wearing a whole shirt. What is up with that? There you go. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. That's a huge belt. It's like it's not actually holding up anything. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. It's kind of cocky, actually. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. Also, pretty cocky. On the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. It's probably wise. They seem kind of supposed to take a while. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. I like Miriam. She seems sweet. Oh. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Cute little kid. Oh. Nice sound. Oopsie. I think it's broken. Reach forward, easily pull the door open. Ah, that should do the trick. I love you. So his name is Pop. That's cute. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading upside down. That makes sense. Hi, Pop. I'm Meg. So, are you going to make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Aww.
It's just me, or is he kind of cute? Yeah, that's probably just you, Miriam. Oh. Yeah, I think that's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following me into the building. Oh, did she say that while he was like able to hear her? You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Others who just wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. That is a cute dog. It's a little corgi. I love corgis. Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. It's a talking dog. Okay. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? He must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO. Oh, he's so cute. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Aw. What? A cute dog as our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. That makes sense. Now, nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Oh gosh, where are these mystery flowers coming from, I wonder? It kind of reminds me of like that anime Ouran Academy. Like, they'll randomly, when the characters will randomly do something and suddenly there's flowers everywhere. I'm like, where do these flowers come from? That seems silly. It's just like an anime thing, I guess. I'm chilly. Someone closed the window. Okay. I probably should click these buttons before I start talking. And then he walks in. Okay, there's the colonel. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. So, like, is it dyed? Or is he, like, the age of someone who would have all white hair? And they just, like, airbrushed him or something. I don't know. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Is that the Curl's actual first name? Like, I don't know. Like, not the game, but, like, the mascot. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. Oh dear, why is everyone staring at me? And over there must be sweats a lot. Actually, it's not very nice. Bad insults. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Oh, that's right, because I forgot to put on deodorant that morning. Ooh. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is all this really weird insults? I like her. This is interesting stance. Ooh, you turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. The boy howdy really gets me. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. Yeah, that's it. That's how I would feel. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief or refuse it? I'm kind of leaning to take the handkerchief. That way you can have an excuse to talk to him later after you've washed it or whatever, and you give it back to him maybe. However, using it can be kind of embarrassing. I think we should go with the one that possibly gives us more interactions with him. That's my phone. Okay. There we go. Now the bait where you can see him. So I forgot that I have my webcam on that side. So you can see his interesting pose here. Looks like he's thinking about reciting some Shakespeare or something. Alright. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. Oh, fine silk is not going to do well with sweat. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it on your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Okay. He smells like chicken, apparently. Which makes sense, I guess. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. And set some ground rules. He's so cute. Little glasses. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. When all is said and done, there will be battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh, I didn't notice his face changed. Oh, that's an intense corgi. Just then, another student enters the classroom, interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. Really average looking dude, or kind of actually weird looking. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Student, they don't have a name for him yet. Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. He doesn't seem unforgettable, like, not unforgettable, he does seem kind of forgettable. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? Now, it says he's been here for 3 years, but they said that each semester is 3 days. So that would be he's only had a class with them for, I don't know, like 6 days a year. Like, so for 1 week out of each of those 3 years, he's had him. Like, I can see where you would forget him. It's a cute dog, if you know he's kind of angry. You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let it be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. It's hard to take such, like, a dog that's so cute seriously. Aww. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sparkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, okay. the excellence in Clank. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose up in the air and takes a deep whiff. Oh, that's not a good sign since I forgot deodorant this morning. I'm really regretting that already. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Only that's not wrong. I probably should be taking a multivitamin. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. What kind? Let's see. Honestly, I think it's kind of like almost condescending or something to be like if the dog is your teacher to then like give him a treat. Like that just seems a little rude to me. Maybe chicken snack. This is a KFC game, so I feel like most likely chicken's the right answer. I think rubber ball just is a bit too much. Like I can see that would be rude. I don't. What am I thinking? I'm overthinking this honestly. Thinking about being rude to a dog that's a professor. But it's also like I've learned from multiple choice tests and stuff in college. If there's one that sticks out that much, like it's different from all the others, either that means it's the very right one or it's the wrongest one. If that's a word. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna just go with chicken. That's what I would want. Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Okay, so he likes it seems. Good. His favorite. Okay, good. I picked the right one. So yeah, I assumed that because, you know, it's a chicken game. So I assumed chicken would normally be the right answer. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving her hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Charming. You see other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats on them at all times. That is very important. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Alright. I hope I don't ask real cooking questions or whatever in this game, because I am not going to get that right. I am not a cook by any means. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna have to pick between my best friend and the Colonel. Oh, that seems tough. Seems no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Colonel Sanders. Oh, God. Honestly, if I were, in this situation, I would pick my best friend. I always did. Every time I had a class with any of my friends, I always sat next to them. No matter what. Move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. I didn't think about this. Is going to be emotionally draining, isn't it? She's going to be a lot. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? See, sometimes when I click the button, it doesn't actually scroll anything. Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sit there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. See, I know that's the object of this game, is to get to know him better, but I am trying to play this with, like, what I would do in this situation, for the most part. And granted, I have no idea what I would do if my professor was a dog, but, like, I always sat next to my best friend in classes. Like, the only exception I could think of was when, like, my friends were sitting in the back of the classroom, and I was one of those kids that always sat in the front. And so then I did sit up front, but also mainly because that was, like, a math class, and I knew I was going to do bad, because I am not a math person. So I usually sit up front just so I can, like, hear the teacher better and actually see what's on the board a little better, because my eyesight's not that great. So that's the only time. But see, actually, I keep forgetting that my webcam is covering something, so I keep having to move it over. Yeah, see, there she is, right there. See, I'm gonna keep forgetting to move the webcam back and forth to whatever sides, like, it's not disrupting anything. So feel free to say, like, in chat, you know, hey, you need to move your webcam or something. I mean, feel free to say anything, and I'm gonna keep looking over there to see if there's anything over there. And if you're finding me from my Instagram account, Meg Joye, where I do photography and stuff, feel free to ask me photography questions too if you want. I'm kind of seeing this as also, like, an opportunity to, like, not just play this game through, but also to, like, you know, hang out and talk to people. I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. God. This version of me is a lot less panicky and stressed out. I would not be this chill about a 3-day-long semester. So you say, but now that Marion mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. God, he's just so adorable. I love it. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Pop quiz on the first day. That's a lot, man. Like, dude, chill. Yay, a quiz about me. God, how did he get into school? This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. God, I really hope these aren't, like, real questions. This would... Okay. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Meh, depends extremely. Looking at you, Pop. It doesn't matter at all. I feel like it's pretty important. That's right. Okay, good. I got the first one right. Off to a good start. Forest is to trees as chicken is to feather. Night vision goggles, a slam dunk. I feel like none of these really. Because a forest is a collection of trees. I guess feather. Though chicken is not just a collection of feathers, but whatever. I'm thinking too much into this, really. Oh, yeah, got right. Yes. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Spork, a meat tenderizer, comically oversized fork. I'm thinking spork. Nah, that's right. I wonder what would happen if I got any of them wrong. Like, is there a consequence or something? What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? That's weird. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Honestly, personally, I think chocolate. Anything chocolate. But I guess anything, really. Definitely not camel meat. That's right. Yes, I'm doing so good. Yes. Sprinkle's a good boy. No, he's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy. And then yes. It's a pretty impressive boy. Oh god, this is so great. Ah, perfect score. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No, never. You look up to see that Colonel has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Maybe I'll get another chance to talk to him soon then. Colonel Sanders, I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. God, this is weird. Am I the only one that's like, when he said, like, he said, I know, like, we just met, my first thought was to start singing Call Me Maybe. I used to love that song. Hot diggity, Meg. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Hot diggity. God. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Now, the only cafeteria, like, for a school I've been to, have been, like, you know, my university one, and then also, like the local high school that was near where I grew up. Because I was homeschooled, so I didn't, like, have a cafeteria. But, like, I'm trying to remember if any of them had flowers on the table. That seems like a really nice touch. It's sweet. I think just like the little tables that were like in little alcoves at one of my college had flowers. I think. I feel like I remember them having flowers. I don't know. But it's called the Stewart Cafeteria. I have no idea what this button here does. At first, when I first saw this button, I thought it was popcorn. But I actually think it's probably a bucket of chicken. But I don't know what the button does, and I'm afraid to press it. Alright. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. I bet it's chicken. I hope it's chicken. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. She's so dramatic. Everyone can have your attention. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. God, this poor student guy. No one knows his name, and we all keep interrupting him. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! God. Poor student guy. He has it so tough. Miriam shushes him. Lunch, lunch, lunch. God, how does Pop Kid end up in the school? Oh. Colonel Sanders says, in honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Well, that's nice. Now, did he make it for, like, just the class or, like, the whole school? I mean, even, like, with just the class, it seems like it would have a pretty class. That's a lot of food to make. God, Miriam. So I came in to look over and see if my webcam thing on the stream is blocking anything important going on. I just noticed that I was blocking student guy, which is ironic and funny to me. since no one seems to care about him. Alright, so Miriam, that must be the smell I smelled. God, she's so fun. Colonel Sanders, indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? See, it looks just like the button over here. I just wish I knew what that button did. I'm afraid to press it though. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. See, as I was saying earlier, like during the opening credit thing, I love anime food when it's drawn like this. It's so pretty. There's some animes that I've watched just because of like I think the animation's gorgeous. There's a good food one on Netflix that's good. I really like. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. God, I'm hungry now. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. Look, he's taking this very seriously, man. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling down notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. He seems nervous. Van says, "What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah." God. See, just, see, maybe that'll be better. See all the faces. There. Maybe I can see all the faces now. Okay. What do you think we want? Oh yeah, I already read that. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He's wearing a lot of eyeliner, it seems. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Look at his face, man. It's like all the eyeliner went away. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Oh, she gonna start hitting on my man? Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Yeah, laying on a bit thick, Ashley. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she sighs closer to the Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Or actually, it probably should be right since it has 2 exclamation marks, because pretty much all these have exclamation marks at the end of them. This one has 2. So this one should probably say, I'll take his. He's like all excited. Van. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Oh, his hair changed. He takes one bite and his eyes glow. His eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure and act unimpressed. Ooh. He looks like he's about to hit someone. Colonel Sanders, easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. I wonder how long it would have taken him to make that much fried chicken. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. God. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Some intense chicken, man. Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I can either A, focus your mind and meditate on this moment and try to identify every flavor, or B, savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. I guess really none of these really matter, I guess. I mean, I feel like I'm just overthinking this whole thing. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the middle one, savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' heart, just because I feel like that might get me a little closer to him. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, and heavenly. What a guy! Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? I do love fried chicken. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? 11 herbs and spices. How bold to come out and ask. God, he seems intense, man. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Where do you get the staff? It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Oh, kind of like a show me yours, show me... No. Show me yours, I'll show you mine kind of deal. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. Well, it's 3 days, so it's technically also already over. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Oh, he doesn't look happy at me. Oh dear. Why did I make him mad? Clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. Well, that could be a bit much. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient. But I can't tell you. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Can I click on this thing? Go? Ah! No, it just makes it go to the next one. Oh, blank. Wow! You never would have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. Mostly like clicking on this make it filling with something. I would imagine it would fill in with something random. Alright, I'm just gonna click on the little thing instead of the arrows now. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again! Howdy! He talks like an old man. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. God, he's emotional, man. Alone together for the first time, you figure out now this is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Okay. I feel like there's no way he's gonna be good about like adding another spice to that. And negging him doesn't sound very nice. So I'm gonna be modest but thoughtful. Oh, I got some hearts. That's good. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. And now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Meg. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we only just met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Oh, that's nice. You should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Ooh. It's like the Iron Chef arena almost. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. So there's 6 cooking stations. So, I mean, there's like 6 students. I guess that would have been too much chicken for him to prepare, I suppose. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? Poor Miriam. She needs to calm down. You're not going to blow at anything, except for maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. I wonder if they mean like tiny food creations, or like you know those videos they have on Instagram where they have like this little miniature oven that's like really tiny, and they make like a little thing of food that like is one bite. It's so small. I love those. I got addicted to watching those on Vine back when Vine was a thing. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. I love that dog. He's so cute. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. God, I'm just as awkward as games I am in real life. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Meg. I'll prepare our station. Aww, my friend's all sad. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Oh no. It's gonna be those jerks. Oh, okay, good. It's not. Pop, hello, new partner. And Clank. Bebop. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I'm going with Clank here, because at least he could be useful whatever kind of machinery he is, but Pop just seems incompetent. Seems like he'd ruin everything. But then again, he has to be in this school for a reason, because he is not bright. So maybe he's just like a really good chef, maybe? Yeah, I think we're with Pop. Yeah. Because he doesn't even, like, the robot guy doesn't even have arms. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, he doesn't even have arms. So he really could be helpful, unless he's, like, just the right cooking instrument they need. Meg. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh, girl. Cooking appliances can cry, apparently. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. See, I'm hoping there's also like a matchmaking component to this, and maybe they end up together because of this. That'd be cute. He holds a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. That's awful. Oh Lord, that is awful. Oh God, I feel bad for her now. I shouldn't have Oh, I am a terrible friend. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. She is sweet. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Oh, gosh. God, she is not happy with me. Oops. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish should you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Probably chicken. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm going mashed potatoes and gravy because that goes good with chicken. Also, yeah, it's just this seems nice and easy and simple, but still good. I have no interest in ever eating octopus. That does not sound pleasant. And then I'm not really sure what steak tartare is, but if you don't need to cook it, and that doesn't seem like that really fits this challenge very well. Because it seems like they intend on you to actually use the oven, and cook it, you know, it's a cooking class. But I understand there's just preparing food still applies, but you know, I'm gonna go with mashed potatoes and gravy. Also, I really would like some right now. That sounds good. Ah, more hearts. Yes. See, I know in Dream Daddy, whatever like little character you're talking to has hearts or whatever go around them, that means you've like earned like points with them or something where your relationship has gone up. I don't know if every dating sim works that way. I mean, I doubt every dating sim works the same way. But if it works that way with this, then that means we've gotten 2 so far. Colonel Sanders, that's promising. Meg, I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy. I'll do his hand motion. See what is he doing? I don't know if you can see it all on camera. I just think it's ridiculous he does that all the time. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Maybe I should switch the thing over here now. I wish they would just pick a side where all the characters are going to be so I could, you know, because I know people are going to stream this game. I will get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. It's a weird passion. Oh, now it's covering up her. Okay, Ashley. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? God. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. God, she's annoying. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. God. Is this still a call for me? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Megan's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? God. Poor Van. He just can't catch a break. Okay, I'm going down. Move that down a little bit. So maybe it'll cover up less. So I want to keep moving it. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. I can do that quick. He tosses them into a boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duo today? Actually, no. It looked like Meg was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Ashley. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubted. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. She's so mean. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a side and drumstick. It just makes sense. What a weird analogy. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. I need that way to shut this down. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hump the humps in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who will always have your back. I'm thinking something Colonel Sanders could say would shut her down more than Miriam, because I feel like Miriam might say something that would backfire. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bigger with prima donnas. Fires were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn across Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. Oh, I hope we're on the same page. Oh god, I hope we're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Meg as my partner for this activity, and I still stand by it. Oh, what a gentleman. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Meg's natural talent or their loyalty. Ah, yes, defeated. Being defeated by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Oh, defended. So, shot her down. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he is nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed mixture of something, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guides you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I'd burn the crap out of that if that were me. Colonel Sanders, I know what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, that is not near enough gravy. That is not near enough gravy. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be so proud. That is not near enough gravy. Not at all. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out, grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. For that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Must be one intense spork. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. I'm loving this. Together you dig the utensil to the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork fill up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful. The man tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. More from his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Meg. We do not waste food in broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. You throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Kind of when we get detention together, but I don't think they do it in college. Can I have potatoes, please? The man rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh, that's intense, man. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacled octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade, poured from my supreme chef's ancestors. That's intense. Student. Poor guy, I think it. My webcam's still not covering him up completely. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting stupid rushes at Man and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Really, the battle axe. Sprinkles. No! Something about the dish doesn't seem quite right on my nose. I think the octopus was ruined. Was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results we talked to. Oh my gosh, I cannot say words right now. Oh my gosh. Too late. It has been eaten. Oh, he doesn't look well. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Oh no, we never even learned his name. I mean, great, this looks like a sheet, but move it so you can see all the wonder that is this sheet. Look. It looks like it's just a sheet, but it actually killed him. I hope it didn't. Go back, we already learned his name. And getting his position just right is difficult. It killed him! This is really fast-acting, food poisoning. Everyone, step back! Don't take another bite! Well, of course. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh dear. Pop winces in pain for just a moment. And then it's almost completely back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. Oh. The entire crowd has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and sending everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has insulated him against poisons of all kinds. Inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. That makes no sense. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Poor Sprinkles. Ghost of student. Oh, hello! I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. All his nonsense, like dying. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. That's a good question. Do they have dorms? It's booked for 3 days, so I doubt it. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. Poor ghost of student. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Oh, that is beautiful. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. It's a lot of stars. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking obviously is important to him, in a way you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Meg? There's something I need to tell you. Oh, of course. About to get my moment. And Van Van shows up. Jerk. Makes me like him even less. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world's ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night. Never stopping. Never resting. Also, lifting lots of weights. Like, so many weights. Is he not concerned that he just killed someone? With his food? Is he not, like, fazed by that at all? We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star. It's really passionate. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. God, his hair moves with his emotions. That's weird. It's very anime of him. We are forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy. See? Getting Megan's not too different from me, Megan. Because I also pointed out that no one seems to notice he just killed someone with his food. You can't prove that. I think we can prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What's his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh. What? Spork monster. This game is ridiculous and I love it. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. Van. Speechless. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Of course. How dare you threaten me just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I am a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Like, I can't pronounce that word. Is this really what killed that guy? Or that student? Because we were using a spork. And he looks kind of like mashed potatoes and gravy. Maybe. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? There's only one attack. It's Cook with Love. Okay. Cook with Love does 1 damage. I don't know how much health points this guy has, so. It just got real! That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Oh, gross. It spit hot gravy at you. Oh dear, I hope this isn't my food. You take 1 damage. Attack one more time. You said go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Could have another move. Sport Monster won't forget this. Sport Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Sport Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger, more intimidating. How will you respond? Definitely defend this time. This sounds intense. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." I had hoped that game Meg would be better at fighting than real life Megan, but it does not appear so. Let's see what happens. Sport Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. To go on the attack once again. Glad I picked defense this time. Sport Monster uses util tinsel. That's hard to say. You take 2 damage from the attack. That's defended. What in the world? If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. I guess I'm going to pick defend. No, I should do more damage to him. So far he only has one damage? Maybe 2? It didn't say he took other damage, I don't think. I can't remember. Maybe if I pick defend, maybe Colonel Sanders will step in. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Oh. Another one should pick from. Okay. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. Oh god, no. No! You better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Oh, let's shout it. Shouting does 2 damage. Okay, that's a little better than just 1. A powerful blow. Sport Monster is oozing cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. He's about for the janitor. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge! Vile villain! Your reign of terror stops here. He does not look very sure of himself. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Here's what the staff is for. I can't. Hot Pie Power Pinch. Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. And here he comes to rescue. Sport Monster is defeated. Oh. Meg, you saved me. An injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. Or spare this wretched beast. I don't think it's safe to have him roaming around. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready? Your final attack. You'll never survive my... Student debt loan destruction. This is perfect. Student. I can't say it with a straight face. Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Apparently, student loan debt destruction is just as powerful as summoning power from 1,000 chickens. Sport Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Meg. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon a closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. That's not creepy at all. You open the cover and find a library card stuck inside. Last name he signed it. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. The name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. What if the student that died earlier that we never got to find his name, what if that's Borko? That could be it. Yeah, that could be it. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh, he's in my room now? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Dreams are very weird. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, even the ghosts of the students in there. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. She does seem pretty excitable. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Yes! Matchmaker right here, man. Yes. I'm so happy about this. Like him? Or like? God, that's so dumb. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. See, now I don't feel as bad about going with Colonel Sanders now. Because it kind of seemed like she liked him in the beginning, so now I feel a little less bad about it. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. That's not gonna say. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Yeah, it sounds like something Pop would make up. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he had put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am, Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school. Oh, she is skeptical. The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. She looks very skeptical, man. She doubts me. We definitely connected yesterday. Yeah. Sure you did. You're great. What would he be into you, I guess? See, I like her. She goes along, but she's so excitable. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why do you tell me what his secret ingredients? Oh, don't tell her the secret ingredient. Do not tell her the secret ingredient. That's total betrayal of trust. Rebecca's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. Secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wondering, this can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that If I did him a big favor, I guess I'm gonna visit my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strong feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I think you would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, 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 would you mean the world to me? No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. I'm not gonna tell her the secret ingredient. I mean, I know she's my best friend and all, but I feel like a real best friend wouldn't pressure me like this. I feel like I shouldn't even make up a fake ingredient. I think I should just hold my ground and be like, no, girl, I'm not telling you. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure you've set aside her curiosity and she'll move on. I hope she doesn't end up like trying to put that in food or something she thinks is Eye of Newt, whatever that is. If that's real, I don't think it is. I hope she doesn't like try to put it in her food and it ends up being like poisonous or something, and she ends up dying like the unnamed kid. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Now I'm really glad I didn't tell her the real one. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms petals fill the air. On a horse, really. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him. I think run to him. I know it's a bit, that's playing a little, bold, but I feel like if I stand back and admire his majestic glory, I'm worried that Ashley will swoop in, and I don't want that. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you are, how serious you and Colonel Sanders are, would be to run to him. Oh, this is not going to go well, I feel like. Surely he'll sweep you up with a bag of style and you ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh god, this is not going to go well. I should not pick this one. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprises the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Yeah. The force of look completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, Meg! I'm here to deliver you a message. From Ghost of Student. Not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world will end. So, it's serious. I have been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prosperity relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is respect my name, or repeat my name 3 times. My name is... Oh, before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Orco or something, like from the book. Before you continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez! You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. Okay, that's promising. He aroused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Oh, God. Compliment the craftsmanship of the horse's shoes, or lean in for a kiss. I mean, go big or go home. Whoa, 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 you've known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. Oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have. Put your arm around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face, and you awkward kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder. Oh, I should not have gone bold, because I went home. Too soon, you clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls back inside itself and instantly die of embarrassment. Yeah, I would. Oh, what? Try again. Oh gosh. I flew too close to the sun and the wings melted. Alright, let's try this again. You wake on day 2. Attempt to process the wild visions you had. Okay, so it doesn't start from the very beginning. Okay, good. It looks like each day is the save point. You wake on day 2. Okay, just click through some of these. You have your bestie in front of school. See, now I know for sure not to tell her. I wasn't gonna tell her because that just seems awful. She also seems very excitable. She seems like someone could easily get secrets out of her. I can't believe I completely failed that first time. See, I deviated from my actual plan for how I was gonna play this game, where I was like, okay, do things the way I would, like in real life, and I would not have done that. So I feel like my instincts are right. God, this is so much. She has so many emotions, so many dramatic emotions. Maybe have a fake one for sure. Alright, here he is. I don't want to get smacked in the face. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. See, this way I don't get kicked in the face by a horse. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horsefully beaut you have. Dang it. That's just what I said. Okay, so gay Meg is about as good with words as real life Megan, it seems. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. See, she's not awful. Oh, Meg just gets really nervous around people they like. Oh, what? This is not helping. They got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. He knows I wasn't up for food poisoning. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. Look at his face. This is not good either. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Okay, I got a little further this time at least. Okay, when you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be bad. Really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. That's not good. You try to get a peek over Van Van's bulking shoulders. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Oh God. Why don't you make it like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell him to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in him, but really try to get a closer look. If I could actually pull off being coy about this, I would pick the act like you're not interested, because honestly, if someone were saying things like that to me, I'd probably just walk away and not care. I probably wouldn't tell them to stop acting immature or something. We'll go with this one. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear a Van Man mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. Maybe Van Man's last name is like Borco or whatever from the book. Maybe. However, he notices you eavesdropping, and you try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. Well, it's a class, man. You're not sure? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. It's a weird insult. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's the book. Knew it. I knew it has to do with the book. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. So is it another book, or is it the same book? I can't remember what happened to the book afterwards. Did we take it with us? I don't remember. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Actually, immediately elbows Van Man, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. Okay. I think I'm gonna start doing like a voice with her. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Oh, poor Pop. We're playing! Hee hee hee! Before you can dig it any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. God, were they trying to summon like a demon in class or something? Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. God, he's so rude. Watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language, not even from a stand mixer. I guess maybe those are machine cusses? No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Man jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Man, sending him flying across the room. Oh, protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. God, she's so obvious. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, he must know that this is a ruse, right? Oh, God, I hope he knows. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save him for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkles arrives. It's a signal that the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but also he's a dog. He's such a good boy. Such a good dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs were very, very tired. Oh, he's such a dog. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. Oh, that's not good. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Meg, naturally this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shivering pepper, a dog biscuit. A pepper's probably spicy, and a dog biscuit is not meant for me, I would assume. Now we'll go a glass of water. You grab a glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. That was my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. Oh. And you got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Well, we all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Okay. Is no one gonna say anything about me drinking toilet water? God, this school just... I don't know. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Oh, God, them again. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Oh dear. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time and step up and tell them you're on. I don't know. Personally, if I were there, I wouldn't do either of these. I would be kind of like just quiet and off in the distance. I kind of edge my way out of the situation. But that's not an option at all. So, I think I'm going to go with... Stop wasting everyone's time. Is everything in competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I am on a personal journey to learn to love. And to learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fitting up challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my lunch. Meg, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. See, I'm worried about everyone's faces there at the end there. Even Miriam's face was like, ugh. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. Oh gosh, it's tiny miniature food. It's so cute. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down and a tartlet for dessert. God, that's so cute. That's so cute. It really does remind me of those little miniature food things like those videos I was talking about earlier. They used to be on Vine where they would have the little mini stove and little mini spoon and they stir everything. So cute. I loved it. I miss Vine so much. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Oh, really? I still end up battling? Thought I got out of that. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports court. Finding a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn the timer! Oh, God. And just then, a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!" God, Miriam is not impressed. See that? Yeah, see that? She is not thrilled. And honestly, Professor Dog doesn't look too happy either. Get back down. There we go. Alright, this might be some kind of game or something. That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. It's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My best can beat the best of them. Oh, she's so nice. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was born under pressure. And now this is my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And you're feeling like you really impressed him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you're forced to pick randomly. Oh, crap. Okay, good. I got one right. Okay, good. That's right. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. God, that's an angry corgi. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you've got the basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. Trust. What? I'm begging you, get it together. Get it, I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Okay. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger, faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a kid, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That's right! This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. That's right, when they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they're unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Meg! Oh, that's good. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. God. Grr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. God. Oof, oof. You're really struggling to keep up. Yeah, I'm not doing good. I am not good at this. Oh, but it's the... Oh god, I bet I put it in... Oh god, what's his name? The robot student. Yeah, Clank. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Clank, whir. You may not have any hands, but Meg does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going this easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's over-mixed. That's gonna hurt my hands, isn't it? Meg, no! Oh, you're not fast enough, your hands get stuck, immediately crushed, but oh, that sounds... The quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Sounds like that was a bad crunch. Like, that's probably gonna... Ugh. Makes my hands hurt just thinking about it. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. You often find that the easy way to turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. Okay, good. I'm glad, because that was stressful. I wish I had more than 10 seconds. I couldn't even read all the questions or the little options. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. Here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Sure, that makes you the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Meg's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he looks into the dish. Locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Meg to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients within. There's a flour in there? Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croissant, or croquette. On the top, a slice of honeycomb. ice cream 2 A's, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. I don't know. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he digs his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Hee hee. As he places his sauce-covered finger in his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. God, I learned my lesson the first time. I shouldn't be pushier than I actually am in real life. Whenever I pick the pushy option, it never goes my way. So I'm gonna just go with internalizing my rage. That seems safe. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes, they burst into flames. Well, that's not subtle. The flames cause your eyeball to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Now, that's not good. Look at his face. God, I am not good at this. It's a good thing I'm already married in real life. I would never really romance a girl. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Hope he comforts me. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and are decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Wow, a lot of self-hate there, man. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in the culinary school, incredibly handsome, successfully motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as obstetrician? Is that really what this is? I was passionate about justice, and I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but even I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People have seen my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assumed that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounded like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best that I could give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One that has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a homo man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Oh, Pop. Just pops out of nowhere. And just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Oh, there better not be another monster. Again! Won't leave us alone. Battle scar from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Borko. This spork monster's here to fight a hero. Those Borko. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Borko, but I could have sworn we've already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Borko, am here to avenge him. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why'd you ask? Colonel Sanders smokes. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, but I didn't think you had much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Meg is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these two pointed teeth and claws. All bred for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands before you today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. Excuse me. A magic spellbook. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you can find such a book, I beg you to respect it. You're a very powerful chef, and I shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you could be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there was some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Meg. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Ew. More alone time. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It's a pretty house. You can't tell because my camera's right here, but there's a chicken statue right here on the table. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. There he is doing the Shakespeare stance. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you worked on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up. He starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? And now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I'm thinking reveal it, like a bonding moment or something. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunchbox for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present it to you. My original coleslaw. Okay, this is hilarious because if you know me in real life, you know that the last month or two, I've been meal prepping pulled pork barbecue and coleslaw every week for all my meals that I don't eat out. And so I actually do have a recipe for coleslaw that so I've actually been working on it for a long time, and I recently just got it where it tasted perfect. And so I think that's kind of funny. That's coleslaw. I think that's really funny. My secret ingredient is mustard powder and the salt flavoring packets from Milo's. Not a secret anymore. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Also, I do have a giant bowl of KFC coleslaw in my fridge right now. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold this last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire it and taste it later. Think back to this moment. Could you offer to make him more? But he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay. Let's see. This is clearly like an urn of someone that's passed away. Some photos. Some stuff on a table. Looks like maybe like the window? This chicken statue, and then there is something right here. I really can't tell what that is. It looks like a medal of some sort. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna click that. This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. Oh, it's a vault. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have clicked on that one then. Shoot. It looked like a medal or something. Apparently it's a safe. If you can remote the number is important to Colonel Sanders, then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside it you find a single note. Okay. Move this out of the way so you can see the note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Is that what that says? I can't tell. I'm not good at reading cursive. It looks like sashimi. I'm not sure what that is. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay. I think baby pictures are pretty safe. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be the Colonel Sanders himself. He had facial hair as a baby. It's weird. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he sees you waving around like a rattle. Okay, so that's the only picture? Okay. Who frames a baby picture of them just themselves? Probably it's the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? It's a good point. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I think I'm just gonna like move from one side of the screen of all this stuff just so I don't miss anything. Also to make it like if he does come back it'll look more natural maybe. Take a look closer. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting nearby pedestal. There's a plaque. See, I'm not good at talking. See, there's a plaque on it. It's dusty. When you wipe it off, you read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of my past careers and business failures." Really? God, this is so dramatic. Ooh, and now the door's opened up. Oh, should I go in? Oh God, I don't know. Click one more photo. Photo appears to be the Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man sitting in the pyramids in Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. Tap on. Okay. Now I'm with the door. Oh. It's a closet. Okay, that's a little less. That actually might be worse than it being another room. You open the door of the Colonel Sanders' closet and find a robe of his signature white suits hanging within. You take off one off the hanger and try it on. Oh God, I hope he doesn't come in with this. Oh, who doesn't come in while I'm trying on his clothes? That's so weird. Jacket is a bit big on you, but soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in a scent. God, I am weird. I am weird. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? God, I knew he would come in while I was trying on his clothes. Oh, God. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually loan this out, but I must say it does look good on you. God, why is he not weirded out by me wearing his clothes? Oh, crap. The jacket! You forgot to take it off. He said that now is your moment to take and make a big move. No, I learned it's not. You can tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. I feel like honesty is always the best policy. However, I feel like telling the truth is not a good idea at this point. Telling him I was snooping around. I think I'm just going to say I'm cold. This seems pretty safe. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast, and it's not. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. By the thought of leaving Colonel Sanders in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Meg? I honestly think it's maybe the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talked late into the night and drift off into slumber. I did not study. That's not good. Dream sequence. Is the ghost still there? Yep, the ghost is still there. You wake to a beautiful morning at Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today's the day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's on a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Okay. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say we're the perfect match? Oh, how presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift, the cookery? Flatter him. Yeah, I'm gonna take him down the pit. Yeah, hearts! Yes! You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. God, what a drama queen. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Are we talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. Well, true, I didn't study for finals. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning awaits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Okay, I need to move her up. There. Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something bad happened to you. It's okay, but now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. God. I'm starting to think she's not that great of a friend. Sure, but no, you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. Oh, I'm making weird voices for her. I think I can't believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together. He didn't know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she say shush house? As if that's a thing people say. What is that even referring to? See, same thought. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. Oh, poor thing. She has so many emotions. You don't give Miriam time to tell her your whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. Well, I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. Oh, you what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession to focus on school. She's probably right. You being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Oh, I'm not going to have you back up. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, I should probably move this out of Pop's face. There. Now it's covering up that B word, Ashley. Oh, great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have a swirly with sprinkles, please. Hee hee, Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. God, he is special. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. Well, maybe you shouldn't be picking on anyone. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides at school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Oh, we got some nerve, Meg. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer's accident makes you wince with pain. Did I not get that looked at? It seems something I should get looked at. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrived just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Meg, how's your hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fine form by this afternoon. I got stuck in a mixer. I really should go to a doctor. Aren't you concerned about my hand, Colonel? Yes, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. God. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But how jealous is getting Megan? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Burn. Excuse me, Meg. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oh dear. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine cooking. See you inside, Meg. Dang it. Annoyed by Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. That doesn't sound safe. Whoa! That's that book? It looks like bad news. God, I keep having to move this around. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe that magic stuff. A grimoire? Grimoire. I don't know. Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? It's a valid point. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open it to a page covered in arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, and it says around the edge of the page. I could use a spell here that says it can erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is the way drastic. Couldn't you use something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Fine, okay, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing. I don't want to do this. I hope there's an option out of this. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs are rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his track and focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom and begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Dogs do not make good professors. Terrence, I told you never come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence. I love that he didn't name the squirrel. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool falling off his face. Squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but by any other squirrel in the hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem, I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Meg, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. I told you to save it for after class, Miriam says. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? God, he's so clingy. Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. You got me yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. That does make more sense. I was thinking library. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Okay, so apparently he's not like a super great cook at things. To her to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out the room. Where's the egg in that? It was like gelatin of some sort in a cupcake little paper thing with peas, carrots, and corn. Ketchup, maybe? Half an egg and some pretzels. And sprinkles. That looks really gross. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! Trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. God, I don't want another time thing. I was so bad at that. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How can you embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is a silly little boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but you hesitate to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for the both of us, whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. That's nice. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. She calms down really fast. You should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea how to spend time before your exam. Yeah, study. You need to study. You decided to head to the arena only to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat off the pants of Van Van and the supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of your recipe you've been working on, Meg's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Meg, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, I'm just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Oh, what do you think I'm doing? You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry. The last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your food above your romance desires, but your decision gets hard to stick to when the timer goes off behind you. Ignore it. There was no sound at all. That's about your practice station. Okay, you got me. Hearts, yes. I'm doing a little more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. That's impressive. That's obviously distance, but you expect nothing less from such an odd man. You knew it was pot pie from that smell? Not just pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling you something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no, I guess that was made with heaping helping of TLC. But it's probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. I really do love how the food looks on this. It's so pretty. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. Oh, he's crying. He's crying from my food. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. I love mac and cheese. But who doesn't? Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass, several sets of tweezers, and she's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it elevates in the air. Egg wash. Wash is how some people pronounce wash, if you didn't know. Like, my mom pronounces it that way sometimes. So does my grandmother. They're all from South Carolina. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend! Faster blaster. That's hard to say, man. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray into lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Oh god, that's hilarious. Even Clank gets into it. 5 dial pressure point. Chicken cooking temperature technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. That's not nice. As you frantically prepare your dish, he knows Ashley has her spell book out, and she's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide. You got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. She takes the opportunity to fight magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I don't know. God. Okay, since Colonel Sanders said earlier something about doing things the hard way being the better way, I am going to do it the hard way this time. Not to mention, magic doesn't seem like up my alley. Who needs magic when you've got passion? It's going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Oh. More hearts! Yes! I believe in you, Meg. Miriam knows this too.
Aww.
I've always believed in you, Meg, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. She's so excitable. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, she's so nice. She's such a good friend sometimes. See, every time I think she's being a bad friend, she does something that makes me think she might actually be a good friend. because she's usually like kind of selfish, where like she interrupts me and doesn't let me talk or say anything. She's all about her and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe she's not so bad. Well, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Oh dear. It's a secret ingredient. No! That was gonna come back and bite me in the butt. Oh god. However, she doesn't know that you lied about the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did you buy eye of newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Oh, it's another one. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me here, are you? We sport monsters are many. I think Gorko has a day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So, I'd say you're better. You're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Sport Monster. I'm so bad at words. Oh my god. Steve the Sport Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed have some magical items, and you accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salt and water? Love to! I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Sport Monster winding up to tell a very long, involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school when I had fallen asleep during Scaretastics class and when I woke up. Tells a serious there at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within you. You give up and drop out of culinary school. Well, stuff. Summon power within. Stuff. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Really? Yes, Meg. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You're interrupting my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and you can't be served. Shoot. But don't worry, Meg, dear Meg. You may have suffered some setbacks, but it's all not lost. Trust your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today. I must say, I'm really impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicate fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass your initial efforts. Oh, are they gonna make that chicken tender mac and cheese? I noticed when I was because I actually went to KFC to get the stuff for my photo that I posted on my Meg Joye account on Instagram, and I noticed that they had a new thing on there. It was mac and cheese with like like chopped up chicken fingers in it or chicken tenders in it. It looked really good, but I was already getting a lot of chicken, so I didn't need more food. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. There's one angry puppy. But with time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. Then you must prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students, Pop. Clank? From off-screen, we hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook on the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? Oh, can't tell if he's crying. Let me see. Show you. Yeah, see, he's crying. Poor Pop. Let me guess, did Van Van do something to do? Oh yeah, he did. When someone asks for wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was salad! It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook. I can't feel my legs. How am I excused? May I be excused? Okay. Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in the history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whirl, beep, or other... Yeah. Onomatopoeia? Yeah. But there's none. Somehow, he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. Okay, I feel like him being unplugged is like the equivalent of someone dying, sort of. Or maybe like a coma. And they just seem totally, not unaware, but like totally unconcerned. This is not a safe school. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Not short. Wow, 3 whole long days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. Move this down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. You know the face she's making. Now describe your dish. I've made... That's so pretty. Tender udon noodles and savory soup. That is really cute. My word, it's so delicate that even a teeny tiny... I don't know what that is. I spy afloat. Is Eensy Teensy Ball? Yes, Chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Was his dad also talking dog, Chef? Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip in the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like to taste? Will you take this tongue in? I don't think so. Oh, come on, it's not like one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll do it all by myself. And a flash, the entire meal had been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+! Really do I taste a dish that's much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed and gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Meg, for helping me believe in myself. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to move this over. Van Van, you're up! Did he actually cook anything? Should he be allowed to cook anything since his last dish killed someone? I don't know. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. It is over the top, man. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from the second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly what I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Don't you think it looks cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Oh, ouch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Oh, that's not good. I can't eat thing. It keepeth poking my tongue. Disqualified. Stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van goes not too gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. Simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Spring graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog, I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. God, that's super over the top. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at cooking school. Got toast in yours or something, Meg? I told you, it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I want to be judged on eating, I go to College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spirals. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. See, that's a good point. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley if she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time also being shackled by trying to get fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets too much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. Poor dog. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Wait, two chefs. What begins as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. That does look really good. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a little drumroll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. I'm completely blown away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality to another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back to its magnetic fragrance. When you gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Chicken tender mac and cheese does sound amazing. So, I wouldn't want to do anything past that. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on. That's silly. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Araroo! You knew that Sprinkles was the master chef, but also a renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley would tell everyone that they were committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to let you get some looks at their outfits here. Look at that. I like her outfit. Her outfit's actually kind of cute. His is a bit much. Like him. I like her outfit. I'm not sure how that keyhole neckline would actually work in real life though, but it's cute. You know how anime clothes are? You know, defies reality. For a moment you actually believe them. Another haunting. No ghost allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. Oh, come on. They killed him and they won't even let him join the dance? That's so awful. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, see. Okay. 1. I did make note that it looked like a sheep. 2. I also made note that they were not making that big of a deal of someone killing a student. So I guess I should have seen that coming. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone's together, it's a sport monster, and he is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the sport monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer everyone to just refer to my name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he has had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up in talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Mary romantically, but she found love in her cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. Okay, let me show you her outfit this time. Okay. So yeah, like this cute, like almost like overall look with like some kind of like bodysuit underneath it, which is strange. Kind of cute though. Very anime. I can definitely see this like being worn by like one of the girl characters in like Pokemon or something. Red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Colonel Sanders. Oh, it's Pop. He rode late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking in the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat, a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. Also, really. Oh, now I get it. Now I get why I got in school. And now we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? Aw. What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows. But either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do in my life. You go, girl. You don't need no man. A twist on a twist. So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods meticulously sculpted and watched get accidentally blown away by a single breeze. Oh, sneeze. Okie dokie. Music of the dance is interrupted by a sound of sparkling electrical hissing. It's Clank! He rode late to the dance as well. He's just wearing a dress shirt. I don't even knew that, I guess. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing? I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the way of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. God, this is insane. This is a ride, man. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. But is everyone late? He looks weird in a t-shirt. It's strange. It feels really weird seeing him in a t-shirt. Hi, classmates. It's just the first day we met him. He was prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. I still want enough gravy. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Meg, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, I'm just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what the qualities you would find acceptable to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tiny goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As he glided across the floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th friend house is up and running, I'll be ready to take the day off, and he'll be so glad to spend together with you, Meg. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Oh, well, I think this is something I need to do by myself. Oh, but who will help you run your restaurants? That's that weird, restaurants. I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running a restaurant is the best path forward? Wait, is he insulting me? Granted, I didn't do that great. Could it be he found a love connection but failed to earn the Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with this other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in pastry school. Oh, my dear Megan, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end! Is it the real end? Yes, it's the real end. Professor Dog gets me. Well, I guess that's the end. I guess the end of the stream. I might just give it like a second just for, like if you want to ask anything. But I think that was a good game. I really enjoyed that. It makes me really want to try other dating sim games now. I have a few that I downloaded from like the last Steam sale. That they had like a bunch of them go on sale for like 25 cents and stuff. So I bought a few that I haven't played yet, so I might stream those as well. I don't know. But I thought this was really fun. I enjoyed that. I think it was funny that the winning dish was the new food item at the KFC restaurant that I noticed. I think that's kind of funny. Also, I thought it was really funny that my character's like working like signature dish was coleslaw when that's like what I make as well. So I think that's kind of funny. But I think most people from the South probably have a coleslaw recipe probably. It's a pretty typical thing. But that looks like all of it. So I'm gonna head on out. I'm going to try and upload this to YouTube so people can watch it. If they weren't able to, because I did it pretty late at night, and I did get a late start because the stream was kind of messing up a little bit. So, yeah. So, as always, if you like this kind of content, please like and comment. If you can like and comment on the stream, I don't know if you can, but oh well, try. But if you want to see more things like this, then hit that subscribe button for my channel, and you'll be alerted next time I do this. And also, just, find me on Instagram. It's Meg Joye, just like it is here on YouTube. And you can follow me and see all the miniatures photos I do, because much like Miriam, I work with miniature stuff. The food's not miniature, the little figures on the food are miniature. So, real fun. Real small. Real tiny. Real miniature. So I got a real kick when she said her thing was miniature food. I got a real kick out of that. So, alright, so I am signing off for real now. So, like I was saying, look me up on Instagram. It's Meg Joye, and definitely hit that subscribe button because I am doing a giveaway of some of my photos whenever this channel gets to 100 subscribers. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and if you want me to do more streams like this, please let me know. Bye!